Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Alright, I'm pretty sure I made my whole neighborhood upset with starting my vehicle like that. But today, we need to talk about Stellantis. So, I've been seeing even more videos now about Stellantis and how sales are down. Sales are very down from the last few years. So the only thing positive I saw in all of the sales numbers were the Wagoneer and Grand Wagoneer numbers, probably because of fleet sales. So we need to have a little talk here about Stellantis. Dodge Charger and Challenger sales are still high right now, and they don't even make those cars anymore. And I should add the 300 into that. And now, they're getting rid of those vehicles they already have. They discontinued those products. And people were still willing to pay money for those products. Even if you look at like the Grand Cherokee WK2 platform, people were still willing to pay money for those products, those older products from Stellantis. And now sales are down because Dodge only has 2 products on offer, Chrysler only has 1 product on offer, and all of the Jeeps are so expensive that you can't afford them. There used to be a time where you could get a Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT for a maximum of $85,000. And now what you're dealing with is some Jeep Grand Cherokees that are costing you $85,000 just for maybe a Overland or a Summit Reserve model. It is just crazy. So your product now is way over. And my Ram truck. I have a Ram truck. I have a loaded Laramie Ram truck with every option you could put on a Laramie for 2019. It costs $65,000 and change. Now, if I were to order that same truck, it's costing me $82,000. 82. I can't pay that money for a brand new truck. I would never, ever do that unless I had some dealer incentives that were $15,000 or $10,000 off. Maybe. That's just astronomical. So Stellantis is really shooting themselves in the foot because they're discontinuing models that sell. And the price on their current models are so expensive that they just aren't selling. And that goes for Fiat, that goes for Maserati, that goes for the whole slate of vehicles in North America. And to me, it's frustrating. And whenever I make these videos, I get so heated about them because I love Mopar vehicles. I truly love Mopar vehicles. Like you just watched, I just got in my Challenger and woke the whole neighborhood, basically. And I get, I work hard. I don't even get to enjoy this car a lot. But I sure do love that sound when I start this big 6.1 liter Hemi V8 up in the morning. So to me, it's just really frustrating when you've got a mismanaged company that feels like they can cut production costs by laying off a ton of people, specifically American workers, and they can raise their overall MSRP on their vehicles so they can shrink the gap. So they are essentially lowering production costs, bringing that down, raising the MSRP of the vehicle, and now boom, you've got a situation where you're raising the MSRP, but your sales are down, but your production costs are down, so now you're still making a profit. And maybe those profit margins are better than back when FCA or Chrysler was in their heyday in 2013, 14, 15, when they were having a ton of products out on the market, making a ton of sales, but their prices were cheaper. And there used to be a time when Ram specifically, and I've had 3 Ram trucks, so I've seen the gamut from 2014 all the way up to 2017 and now into the 5th gen. Okay, so now that we're in the 5th generation Ram truck, so I've seen where I bought my first 2014 Ram truck used with 60,000 miles. It was a Bighorn, so it was moderately equipped, it was a mid-level trim, and I paid used for that truck $23,000. It was in 2014. I bought it in 2016 for that money. That's insane. And then I slowly worked my way up to a 17 Night Edition, which was also great, just like my first truck, and that was loaded to the gills with every option you could get on the Ram truck. I paid, with again around 40,000 miles on that truck, I paid $33,000 for that vehicle. And I think that had an MSRP of right around 60, maybe 61 for a fully loaded Ram truck. No option left up. So Ram used to be the value leader in trucks. The value leader. You could get any option you want. It would always be cheaper than a GMC, always be cheaper than a Ford specifically, and always be cheaper than a Chevy. And now you've gotten to a place where Ram went from the value leader and just totally surpassed that and went to the highest priced trucks on the market. I mean, the average selling price of a Ram is over $65,000 now. It is crazy. So, to be the value leader in trucks and now jump all the way up to the highest possible, limit on a truck that you can go, $100,000 for a loaded tungsten edition Ram truck is just crazy. Guys, this is America. You're not going to sell vehicles when your average selling price is $65,000 for a truck. I can see 55. Yes, that's fair. 65 though, that's now the price of your average Bighorn truck brand new. I am never, ever paying over $65,000 for a truck unless it's a Ram TRX used. I'm not paying $65,000 for a mid-level truck. They are out of their mind. Out of their mind. I remember when these specific vehicles, Chargers, Challengers, 300s. Well, let's just stick with Chargers, Challengers since I'm in one. You could buy a scat pack, a base scat pack for $39,000. And now, unless you find one with dealer incentives that they're willing to get rid of because it's 2024 and they're trying to sell you 2023s brand new, maybe you could find one for that cheap. But now the starting price is right around 50. It's just crazy. So I'm not sure where this company is going. I don't even know if, here's the thing, Jeep and Ram will be around forever. They will get, if there is a way, they will get sold off to a different manufacturer, to a different parent company. Dodge and Chrysler, I don't know if those vehicles, or if those brands anymore hold enough market share or hold enough market presence in people's heads that those companies will be saved. I'm not sure. I don't know. And as it sits right now, Chrysler may as well be dead. They could just throw that minivan into the Dodge lineup to give Dodge a little bit more life. And and Dodge, will be around for a little bit longer, but I don't see these brands being around because of the mismanagement of Stellantis, and it sucks. And I'm not ripping on these vehicles for what they are at all. I'm ripping on Stellantis, the parent company. It's just mismanaged by a bunch of idiots who don't know the American market. They should have never bought FCA. They should have never bought Chrysler. We were in the heyday of Chrysler vehicles about 10 years ago in 2014, 2015, when Dodge had the Avenger, the Charger, Challenger, Journey, Durango. Now, granted, we didn't get the Durango in its iterations today. The Dart. You had 6 Grand Caravan. You had 7 vehicles in their lineup. Now they're down to 2. Chrysler, you had the 200, the 300, the Town and Country. You had 3 vehicles in their lineup. Now you're down to 1. You had Ram, which was putting out great products at a cheaper price. You had Jeep with the Jeep Grand Cherokee, the Grand Cherokee SRT, the Cherokee, the Compass, the Patriot, maybe. You had 5 or 6 vehicles in their lineup. And granted, yes, Jeep has included more vehicles in their lineup now because of the Grand Wagoneers. But at the time, the highest priced Jeep you could buy was $85,000 because of that Jeep SRT. Otherwise, you can get a really nice loaded Grand Cherokee Summit for $60,000. Now that won't even touch a Overland, a loaded Overland. I'm not sure where this company is going, but they sure screwed it up. Why would, and I get the cafe restrictions and the government regulations on everything, but you had this platform specifically in the Charger Challenger 300 Magnum paid off. That was paid off forever. They were making money hand over fist on this platform, and it was still selling. It was still selling like crazy. You can look at the numbers. It was still selling, and it's still selling right now. And now you have this electric Charger coming out, 2 and 4 door, and that's delayed. So that's delayed now till the end of 2024 apparently. And the ICE variant version of the vehicle won't be available till 2025. And if the delay of the battery-powered electric version of the Charger is, delayed, then I'm not sure what is going to happen with the ICE-powered version. And here's the issue I have with it. I own a Chevy Volt. I'm all for electric power, battery, hybrid power. I love my Chevy Volt. That's my daily driver. Keeps the miles down on all these cool vehicles I have. And I spend a way less gas than if I were to drive my truck around. So here's the issue. Here's the first issue. You got to get your products out and rolling. Otherwise, you're losing all your brand recognition. Here's the next issue. Maybe continue to make the regular Charger Challenger and offer this, like I was saying, maybe offer this electric Charger or whatever, you were to name it. If you keep the Challenger and the Charger nameplate, offer that alongside these vehicles. And then you get a real taste of who is going to buy it, not force people into it, and you still have some monetary funds coming in because you're still selling vehicles that are selling great. These vehicles are selling so well right now, and it's 2024. They're still selling all the 2023s on the lot. So roll it out the correct way. Don't roll it out half-assed. And then now we can't even get these vehicles yet, even though they promised a midsummer release in 2024. End of quarter 2, beginning of quarter 3, somewhere around there. And then now we can't get those vehicles. We have to wait till the end of 2024? I'm blown away at how bad this company is at rolling out products. I have no words. Any of their new products, they're terrible at rolling them out. There's always a delay. That happened with the 300C 392, the Hornet, even some of the higher trim Ram trucks for 2025. It's astronomical how bad they are rolling out products. So by the time people are interested in them, the products aren't out, and then by the time people are not interested in them, they're out. So people may have got different cars at that point, canceled their orders, reversed their orders, whatever. And then, not to mention now, of course, Stellantis vehicles are so overpriced. So, guys, I don't see where this company is going in the next 3 to 4 to 5 years, 6, 7 years, 10 years even. I don't know. I don't know if Chrysler is going to be around. I don't know if Dodge is going to be around. Jeep and Ram may get sold off to different manufacturers of vehicles. I don't know, but I'm sitting in my shed right now. I've got a Ram truck to my right, my 300 to my left. I'm sitting in my Challenger, and I'm looking at my girlfriend's AMG Benz in front of me, and I see one car that I know will be around in the next 10 years, and that's her Mercedes. That's sad, folks. This is an American company, and, well, Stellantis is not American, but there's one vehicle in here that has more parts made in America and manufactured in America than 3 other vehicles, and that's the German Mercedes-Benz. So, guys, with that, I'm going to leave it right there. What do you guys think about Stellantis? I mean, what's its direction? Let me know in the comments. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.